everybody, thanks so much for tuning into today's video. My name is Sam. I'm a former education intern turned naturalist at the Environmental Nature Center. This week, in honor of Earth Day, the Environmental Nature Center is going to be bringing you all some tips on how you can be sustainable at home. And today, in this video, I'm going to be showing you 4 different self-care items that you can make with things that you likely already have in your pantry. So the first item we're going to be making is an easy oatmeal cleanser. And the only ingredient you're going to need for this is oatmeal. And the reason that oatmeal is such a good item to use as a cleanser is because it has natural moisturizing and calming properties, which is going to be really nice on sensitive and dry skin. But also it acts as a really nice, mild exfoliator. So to make this cleanser, it's actually a very simple process. You're going to want to break down the oatmeal. Now you can do this in a mortar and pestle if you have one, and if you want it to be a slightly thicker mixture, you'll have a few whole oatmeal particles in there. But if you want a finer texture, you can just go ahead and pop those into the blender and you're going to get a much finer texture. It still has a bit of grit to it, so it'll still act as a exfoliator, but it might just be a little bit more sensitive on your drain. And that's it. That's all you'll need to make your cleanser. Again, it's really gentle on your skin. Once you add a bit of water to it, it really just starts to foam up, and it works as a really nice and gentle cleanse for the skin. Now the next item we're going to be making is a zero waste coffee body scrub. And this is really great for using your leftover coffee grinds. This is just a jar where I've kept some of my leftover coffee grinds. Now aside from this being a really great way for you to reuse your leftover coffee grinds, coffee is actually going to be a really good item to use to help you exfoliate, which is going to help brighten the skin. It's going to help smooth it, and it actually has antioxidant qualities as well. So to make the scrub, we're going to start off with 5 teaspoons of coffee, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Now you're just going to mix that together. Once you've finished mixing it all together, you can go ahead and transfer it into a container. In this jar's past life, it used to hold some hair products, but now it's going to be holding our coffee scrub. The next item we're going to be making is a honey and oatmeal facial mask, and actually for this one we're going to be coming back to that ingredient we used earlier, which is the ground oatmeal. We're going to want to use 1 tablespoon of that ground oatmeal. Adding to that ground oatmeal, we're going to be putting 1 tablespoon of raw honey. Now, honey is naturally healing to the body and to the skin. It's actually full of antioxidants, and it's a natural antibacterial. So this is going to help prevent acne or even help it fight acne. And it's going to be working as a natural moisturizer because we have that oatmeal in there. So just go ahead and mix that together. Once you've mixed it all together, it should look something like this, and that should be enough for 1 facial mask. So our final item that we're going to be making today is a honey cinnamon lip scrub. To make this, you're going to need 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and you can actually use alternate sugar if you would like, just regular sugar. You can use salt too, if that's all you have on hand, but sugar just tastes better. I'm going to be adding about 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. This cinnamon's going to act to bring blood flow to your lips. Again, we are adding half a tablespoon of raw honey. And this is going to be beneficial because of its antibacterial properties. And it's also really good at locking in moisture. And lastly, we're going to be adding half a tablespoon of coconut oil. And you can use an alternative oil as well if that's all you have, something like almond oil or olive oil. Once you've got all those ingredients put into your bowl together, we're just going to go ahead and give that a stir and mix it together. So now that I've got all of the ingredients of the lip scrub mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and transfer it into another little container that I've recycled from a past product, and this should keep for about a month. I hope you all have enjoyed learning how to make these DIY self-care products at home, and I hope you'll give them a try. Thanks so much for watching.